WNBA rules. Here comes Aliyah Boston.
Aliyah Boston is going to thrive. Will she be the #1 overall pick?
With the first pick in the 2023 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Aliyah Boston.
What if I told you a 22-year-old is rewriting the playbook for WNBA success? Aliyah Boston isn't just winning games, she's winning at life. With a net worth already hitting $2 million, she's proving that dominating on the court is just the beginning. Want to know her secret? Keep watching. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video, and imagine this. Aliyah Boston steps onto the court for her first WNBA game.
As expected, Aliyah Boston, the #1 overall pick, second player in the history of the South Carolina program to be picked #1 overall.
The crowd's buzzing, opponents are sweating. She's not just playing, she's owning the game. Blocks, rebounds, points. Boston's doing it all. Fans can't believe their eyes. This rookie's playing like she's been here for years. Let's rewind to draft night. The Indiana Fever, coming off a brutal 5-31 season, pick Boston first overall. They're desperate for a change, and boy did they get one. But here's the kicker. Aliyah wasn't just there to play ball, she was about to flip the whole WNBA script. You think her debut was impressive? Wait till you see what she did to the Fever's win column. This is just the beginning of the Aliyah effect. Remember when the Indiana Fever were the league's punching bag? Aliyah Boston didn't just change the game.
A champion and a 2-time MVP. Indiana will definitely sign for that.
Yeah, one of the most dominant players in college basketball while in Columbia, 6'5".
She flipped the whole script. What happens when you inject a rookie phenom into a struggling team? The results might shock you. Let's talk numbers, because Boston's rookie stats are jaw-dropping. We're talking 14.5 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. That's not just good, that's elite-level performance. But you know what's even crazier? Her efficiency. Boston led the league with a 57.8% field goal percentage. Imagine trying to stop her in the paint. It's like trying to block a freight train with a pool noodle. But Boston's impact goes way beyond her personal stats. The Fever went from 5 wins to 13 wins in a single season. That's not just improvement, that's a full-blown transformation.
Can defend, got long arms. You get around the bucket, she's going to get a touch and keeps the offense out of the paint, keeps you away from high percentage looks on the offensive end.
And make no mistake, Aliyah was the driving force behind this turnaround. Picture this, it's crunch time, the game's on the line, and who steps up? Boston. Time and time again, she showed the poise of a veteran, making clutch plays when it mattered most. Her leadership on the court was unmistakable. She wasn't just putting up numbers, she was changing the entire culture of the team. And get this, Boston racked up 11 double-doubles during her rookie season. That's not just impressive, that's historic. She's making her mark on the league faster than you can say Rookie of the Year. Speaking of which, let's talk about that Rookie of the Year award. Boston didn't just win it, she won it unanimously. Do you know how rare that is? She joined an elite club that includes legends like Aja Wilson and Candace Parker. That's the kind of company you want to keep in the WNBA. But here's the thing, Aliyah is not just changing the game on the court. Off the court, she's rewriting the whole playbook. Her impact extends far beyond the hardwood, and she's quickly becoming a role model for young athletes everywhere. Role model on the court? Absolutely. But Aliyah's playbook for success goes way beyond basketball. What if I told you her rookie salary is just the tip of the iceberg? Let's talk numbers for a second. Aliyah Boston's rookie salary? A cool $74,305. Not bad for a first-year player, right? But hold on, because that's just pocket change compared to what she's really bringing in. Here's the kicker. Boston's estimated net worth is already hitting $2 million. You heard that right, $2 million. That's not just impressive, that's game-changing for a WNBA rookie. So how's she doing it? 2 words, endorsement deals. Boston's not just dominating on the court, she's crushing it in the business world too. She's got major brands like Adidas and TJ Maxx in her corner. And trust me, these aren't your run-of-the-mill sponsorships. Take her Adidas deal, for example. It's a multi-year contract that's got everyone talking. Boston herself couldn't hide her excitement, saying it feels amazing to be part of Adidas. Adidas is empowering women and they're opening the doors for women's sports. That's not just a paycheck, that's a partnership with a purpose. But it doesn't stop there. Boston's NIL valuation is estimated at around $116,000. That includes deals with brands like Under Armour and Dick's Sporting Goods. She's not just playing basketball, she's building an empire. You know what's really impressive? It's not just about the money for Boston, she's changing the whole game. Her professionalism, her likable personality, it's making her a marketer's dream. And in a league where some players have faced negative narratives, Boston's positive image is like a breath of fresh air. Think about it. Boston's not just a role model for young athletes on the court. She's showing them how to win off the court too. She's changing perceptions of the WNBA one endorsement deal at a time. People are starting to see that these athletes are more than just players. They're brands, they're influencers, they're businesswomen. But here's the real game changer. Aliyah is not keeping this playbook to herself. She's setting a new standard for what WNBA players can achieve. She's showing that with the right mix of talent, personality, and business savvy, the sky's the limit. You've seen Aliyah Boston dominate on the court, but off the court, she's sparking a revolution. Imagine a WNBA where every player has the potential to be a millionaire superstar. Sounds crazy, right? Well, Boston's making it look like child's play. Aliyah is not just changing her own game, she's transforming the entire league. Her success is lighting a fire under other players, showing them that greatness isn't just about what happens during game time. It's about building a brand, seizing opportunities, and becoming a total package both on and off the court. Think about it, Boston's partnership with Caitlin Clark isn't just exciting fans. It's showcasing what's possible when star power meets business savvy. These two aren't just teammates. They're a dynamic duo that's got everyone talking. Their on-court chemistry is electric, but it's their off-court potential that's really turning heads. But here's where it gets really interesting. Boston's approach to the game and her public persona? It's not just good for her, it's good for everyone. We're talking about a future where the WNBA is filled with stars like Boston, higher salaries, bigger endorsements, more public interest. It's all on the table. You know what they say, a rising tide lifts all boats. And Boston, she's that tide. Her success is changing perceptions, attracting fans, and showing the world that women's basketball is a seriously big deal. It's not just about one player making it big, it's about elevating the entire sport. Let's break it down. Boston's unanimous Rookie of the Year win? That's not just a personal achievement, it's a statement. It's showing every young player out there what's possible. She's not just a star, she's a blueprint for success. And here's the kicker, this is just the beginning. Boston's only in her rookie year, and she's already changing the game. Imagine what happens when more players follow her lead. We're talking about a WNBA that's more competitive, more lucrative, and more popular than ever before. So what's next for Aliyah Boston? Let me tell you, it's going to be big, but it's not just about her anymore. It's about the future of the WNBA and how one rookie sensation is paving the way for a whole new era of women's basketball. Aliyah Boston's rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. She didn't just improve the Fever's performance, she revolutionized it. With top 10 rankings in points and rebounds, Boston proved she's not just another rookie, she's a game changer. But here's the exciting part, Boston's just getting started. Coach Christy Sides raves about her leadership, saying she's been confident and she's taking ownership, and that's what I need her to do. Imagine what happens when Boston and Caitlin Clark develop even more chemistry on the court. We're talking playoff contention, folks. And off the court, Boston's influence is skyrocketing. She's not just playing basketball, she's elevating the entire sport. More endorsements, bigger audiences, increased respect for women's basketball. That's the Aliyah effect. Aliyah Boston isn't just playing in the WNBA, she's redefining it, and this is just the beginning.